Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on crypto. I hope you're having a great day. So there are so many things going on like all the time. Or at least that's the way it seems, right? When you're doing your own research, I want you to pay attention to all of the articles that are just spewing metrics, right? That's not really giving you news, that's giving you math. Okay? Something else that I want you to pay attention to is any article or any writer, I'm not going to call them reporters, or any outlet that's constantly shilling. Okay? When you're doing your research, you're going to have to learn how to filter out all of the nonsense. And no, that is in no way, an easy thing. It takes time for you to, train your brain to filter all those things out, to find the particular pearls of information that can help you make the right decision. And I don't care whether that's in regular finance, investments in real estate, or whatever. That's what you're going to have to train your brain to do. Okay? So as I was sifting today, I saw a pretty good article about Brad Armstrong presenting a regulatory framework, a global regulatory framework by which countries around the world would be able to regulate crypto, but have similar ideas across the board. Now, there are a couple of things that you should be paying attention to when you hear something like that. Now, normally I want Brad Armstrong to concentrate on his own business, but he was smart. He's like, listen, you should regulate certain areas, but decentralization, yeah, don't try to get involved in that. Leave that alone. Like DeFi, leave that alone. Regulation until you can figure that out. Don't play with it until you understand it, right? But it's actually pretty smart. I don't know if he meant to deliver the second message that I got from it or that I can see from it, which is the idea of regulating centralized exchanges. That's great. But when you look at a global thing, it's global. Cross-border. That's the underlying tone of crypto, is cross-border transactions. Because when they're cross-border transactions, that would be the same. Well, then you have no borders, right? And that's good and bad, but I think mostly good when it comes to the transfer of money and things like that. Makes the world a little bit more free, makes the world a little bit more transparent. Just an idea, just an idea. Now, something else that I came across when I look at the broader spectrum of, crypto as a space, Web3 as a space, the United States isn't even in the top 5 countries for which a crypto business can do business. Let me read off the top 5 countries. Singapore, Dubai, United Kingdom, Slovenia, and Switzerland. We won't even talk about Brazil, up and coming Nigeria, El Salvador, and other countries. We won't talk about them. Won't talk about them. But it should be a serious freaking wake-up call for the United States. Get your shit in line. Seriously. You've got senators and other politicians talking nonsense on the other side, on one side, talking nonsense on the other side, when what we really, really need are people that are going to take a more pragmatic approach. And I know I keep saying that. Take a pragmatic approach to regulating crypto. That means give it serious and useful thought. No knee-jerk reactions, no stupid suggestions, right? Because if you look at the actions of the SEC, something else that Brad and I agree on is, Gary Gensler, well, not Brad Armstrong, but the attorney for Ripple, we both agree on this. Gary Gensler's attack on Ripple is indeed an attack on all of crypto because he wants to crush crypto in the United States. And I want you to think about how stupid that is. I just rattled off 5 countries that outpace the United States with regard to crypto in terms of crypto businesses doing business. So when you chase them away from the United States, you can see where they're going to go. You can see where that innovation is going to run to. Gary Gensler needs a new job. He really does. So the United States should pick up their game. I hope they do. We have some smart people there, and I really hope they sit down and start really discussing things from a realistic perspective. You have the G20 that's getting out there, and they would also like to see crypto crushed. Stupid. But the more you try to squeeze, the more it escapes through your fingers. Learn the lesson. Nigeria learned the lesson. I mentioned this yesterday. Nigeria tried to block crypto, and it grew 16% when they tried to drop all the bank accounts, right? They launched their own CBDC. Crypto grew another 26%. Small country, learn the lessons. Because the bigger the country, the more the squeeze, and you can see where that goes. Just saying. Also, I want you to pay attention to the credit card companies. Visa's making moves, MasterCard's making moves. Visa's latest move is to suggest automatic payments via Ethereum. That's really cool. Here's a thing for you though. You don't need a middleman when it comes to transactions in crypto. I'm just saying. You don't actually need that. They're trying desperately to find relevance in what they know is the coming world. Okay? There are a lot of smart people over at Visa. There are a lot of smart people all over traditional finance that are coming to the realization that crypto is not going anywhere no matter what the hell you want to do. You can help to make it better, or you can get out of its way, or you can get crushed by it. Take your pick. That's honestly how I look at it. So I implore you, do your own research, right? You might hear something good from it. You might hear a little nugget from somebody. Go research it. Don't just take their word on it. Go research it. Go see what's going on. Binance has been making big moves as of late. One of them is obviously they're going to buy Voyager's assets. They're thinking about buying Celsius's assets. Remember, Celsius had purchased GK8. GK8 was now purchased by Galaxy Digital from Celsius. So whatever Binance tries to go for from Celsius, it'll be without GK8. Okay, still a good deal. It's all chess. It's all just chess. Strategic moves to make what you have better. Okay. Binance also finished purchasing Tokocrypto, an Indonesia-based exchange. Just saying. They're making moves to maintain and grow relevance. Think about that. Maintain and grow relevance. That's how you win. Andreesen Horowitz, Chris Dixon, a general partner there, said, listen, we've got $4.5 billion that we're putting toward crypto and Web3 investment. Again, here to stay, going to grow, going to become a larger fabric in that fabric of finance, right? Pay attention to this. Don't sleep on it. Start connecting the dots. Piece here, piece here, piece here, piece here. Connect the dots and see what it makes for you. Just saying. Anyway, this is Eddie J on Crypto. I hope what I'm doing gives you hope as well as gives you some knowledge that you can share. Have a good one. Bye-bye.